Thanks to less air pollution, the sky is so clear we can see the Star Wars opening text. Yoda for about 25 years before Luke showed up. What we see, and what Luke sees. Me, whenever I used the Force to open these doors. Jedi. When the
Jedi.
And you're the one who has to tell Darth Vader.
Oh.
Your wife died, and your kids are leading a rebellion against you. When it's the
True.
end, but you have no plans because all your friends died in the Death Star tragedy. If you ever feel stupid, remember that Obi-Wan tried to pick General Grievous. Eclipse conspiracy theory 3753. That's no moon. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, shot 980. CGI could never replicate the fear in his eyes. That level of fear only exists in our reality. Palpatine at the end of every movie. Everyone is stupid except me. You have a family request. Darth Vader listed you as his son. Would you like to confirm? No. Question for the class. Revenge of the Sith is rated PG-13, and as such is allowed one F-bomb. Where would you put it? Are you going to f*** me? I would certainly like to. Gains you must get, bro. What the hell is this? Lol. Star Wars. Gain Wars. Obi-Wan and Padme were the only people standing between Anakin and Palpatine. If Anakin never turned to the dark side. These are the Skywalkers we should have got in the sequels. Not old depressed Luke and imposter Rey. When someone ruins your shiny armor with alien blood. But he's a captain, so you can't say anything. We're expendable. No, the general cares for us. We're replaceable. Yes. Han intentionally flies into an asteroid field to evade the Imperials. Everyone else on the Falcon. Thank you for saving my life. I'm literally just a lightsaber. CP3 is Goldhead from Star Wars, estimated to sell for above $1.2 million. Somebody threw
actually kind of low.
Window. Everyone always seems to overlook the fact that Luke and CP3 were technically brothers. There are some people who can hear this picture. You're telling me Hayden went from this to that in the span of one movie, and some people think he's a bad actor? Anakin kills everyone in this room at some point in the saga.
True.
General Kenobi. I feel like you'll unmatch me if you ever found out I've never seen any of the Star Wars. She can say things before they happen. But don't forget, this was the original. Did you know that all the scenes from Star Wars were actually filmed on Earth?
No shit.
On Anakin's pod racer and the paint job on Anakin's Padawan. You don't have a broken heart and everything is fine. I don't have a broken heart and everything is fine. Order 66.
Oh, I get it.
Ahsoka. Set your weapons to stun. I don't want to kill anyone.
Meanwhile, Yoda.
I liked how the Mandalorian instantly blew his entire paycheck on a new set of armor. Much like many of us.
Yeah, I mean, put on the bling.
Dear Las Vegas Sphere people, give the people what they want. An iconic Princess Leia dress will go up for auction this summer. Whenever someone abbreviates Robert Downey Jr.'s name to RDJR, this is what I imagine.
Droid.
Flight that has all the Star Wars movies. This is where the fun begins.
Indeed.
Since Darth Maul didn't die, Anakin Skywalker was actually the first Jedi to kill a Sith Lord in over 1,000 years, not Obi-Wan Kenobi. In Star Wars,
you know what? That is true.
Owen Lars tells his wife he will paint the ceiling tomorrow. 22 years later, and in New Hope, he still hasn't painted it. Jedi. How to prevent your downfall. Unites the Chosen One. Don't trust army created by enemy. Damn, I wish I could read. You now know every lightsaber combat form. But you only speak prequel quotes. It's settled then.
It's settled then.
Star Wars and cats. C-3PO joking about losing his head. Boba Fett 4 feet away. Life is good, but it can be better with more lightsabers. Friend, I had a dream where I kissed my crush. My dreams. Kermit, I wonder what our kids will look like. Anakin Skywalker wig. Don't make me call your manager. Clone Trooper gets tragically ended on screen. Random viewer. So what? It was just some random clone trooper. People who watched Clone Wars. Careful, he's a hero. Obi-Wan. Look at them enjoying themselves. Should we tell them the Emperor survived? Yoda. Well, no. Star Wars. Making ponchos cool since 1977. Lightsaber night.
Ponchos were always dope.
Thanks a lot, Todd. Hi, number neighbor. Hello there, General Kenobi. Lol, FaceTime me. Okay. Council card. No, Master
card.
Just a vacuum. Calm down. Leia, you brought him here to kill me. Your father slaughtered our village. What? Die. Hey, bro, can you move the 7-foot Jar Jar Binks statue? I need to use the microwave. Annie, my goodness, you've grown. So have you. Grown more beautiful, I mean. Going for a drive to clear my head. You're gonna lose your head. This warning label on the car recommends that you have a B1 battle droid at all times. The violence in video games is getting disturbingly out of hand.
Yeah,
hello there. Several Kenobi. Kenobi, Star Wars spacecrafts based on real life. What is that noise, Private Vader? Do you have asthma? Do you need your mummy? Oh, that's right.
She's dead. Holy shit.
That's no true. Obi-Wan and Yoda reading something. We should not kill clones. They fought battles with us. They are your friends. Ahsoka. Anakin. Everything you knew about the Force is cap. The dark side is actually bussing. How the rebels think they look like versus what they really look like. This seems pretty accurate. Bad guys aim in the original trilogy. In the prequel era, but with sad music. Bad guys aim in Mandalorian. Read it to me again, grandfather. The perfect pet doesn't exist. You can't just post someone's hair and expect people to recognize. Owen is the biggest moron in the galaxy.
Sure.
Loser bought the same droid twice. I love this photo so much.
Yeah, true,
It looks
actually.
like they're looking for their car in a parking lot. I love Star Wars. Hello there. Hey, what's up? Nobody. As you see, my Jedi powers are far beyond yours. Obi-Wan. He was the best star pilot in the galaxy.
Damn.
Every single one of Anakin's ships.
Yeah, he did crash them. Obi-Wan.
You were killed by Darth Sidious. The cameraman never filmed you splatting on the ground, so you aren't actually dead. Lightsaber noises.
Technically speaking.
Vader's on that ship. How do you know? I can hear his theme music. Remember this guy? This is him now. Luke, this man sliced up your father and left him burning to death. Beep boop, nobody understands you. TIE Fighter lounge chairs. Who thought this was a good idea? Laughing at the fact that Darth Maul had no idea who Anakin was, saw a child running in the desert and decided to run him over for no reason at all. We plan to cut all homeless people in half by 2025. The British government and homeless people. What are they discussing? A, the high ground. B, the Senate. C, the rank of master. D, sand. Darth Y'all.
Definitely the Senate.
Darth Y'all. Why are characters with lightsabers always the most powerful? Green means powerful with the Force. Blue means a powerful warrior. Purple means Samuel L. Jackson wanted a purple lightsaber.
Funnily enough, if I remember correctly, green was made because originally Luke's lightsaber in Return of the Jedi was blue, but it didn't mesh well with the sky, so they made it green. And from that point on, it was just blue and green. Any other color subsequently was just added for the fuck of it, like Samuel Jackson's. And yet people still try to justify how exactly those colors fit into the story. For some bizarre reason.
So that's what he got. Hello there, General Kenobi. Excuse me, my name is Mia. Visible disappointment. When your friend is about to do something stupid, but you kind of want to see what happens. Babe, stop. Don't consume the Force. Post your unpopular Star Wars headcanons. Hard mood. Read the rules. The clone who falls off the gunship with Padme and makes sure she's okay has never been named. So I choose to believe he's Rex. Anakin finds out and makes him captain. This guy was such a G for telling his
I think that's actually now official canon, I think.
Yes, during a work meeting. Disney brought back Palpatine and made him useless. Dave Filoni and George Lucas brought back Darth Maul and made him one of the best characters in Star Wars.
He got overused too often. He didn't get stuck. I mean, I was fine with him being in Clone Wars and Rebels, but after that, he just basically got used excessively in every other media. Subsequently.
Those with pillows on their beds. 200,000 units are ready, with 1 million well on the way. Boys with pillows, always true there are. No more neglect. Darth Vader without a cape. I found this gem at a thrift store. Meet Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is a Jedi Master. Girlfriend.
Nice.
How is this a Christmas film? Me. Hoth is a snow planet. When you like your breakfast a little on the dark side. Rebels at the end
How did he
of
make that?
We have to hold Vader. Vader, how about you hold my
Imperial nuts.
before Christmas dinner and after Christmas dinner. We have guests coming. Bring out the fine china.
Oh,
Every time
damn.
my car makes a weird noise. Don't
Poor
worry,
R2.
she'll hold together. Amy, baby, hold together. Such angry is to be human. I murdered dozens of people in a way that cannot be considered self-defense. Yeah, well, we all have an off day. 4.5 stars. This movie is great, but I was really shocked by how ugly Yoda was. Sorry if that annoys anybody, but I had only seen Baby Yoda. An adult Yoda is busted. The moment his balls caught on fire.
Sure.
And it's your anniversary, and she gives you $300 to buy some toys for the bedroom. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have the high ground. Anakin is calculating how much power Obi-Wan is underestimating. Girls, what would it take for you to commit a war crime? Nothing could make me commit a war crime. Anakin, what would it take for you to commit a war crime? 5 minutes. English actor Anthony Daniels on a break between scenes during the filming of Star Wars 1976.
That is such a baller picture. C-3PO with a cigarette. That is so cool. Well, I know what I'm gonna be trying to draw next time.
will sacrifice myself for you, Master. No, you are the future of the Jedi Order. Run, I'll hold them off. Sith, I will kill you as soon as I think I am stronger than you. I know, and I will replace you when I find someone better. Ewoks in TV shows and movies, and Ewoks in comics and lore. The Sith suddenly appearing without anyone noticing. An army gets created without the Jedi knowing. Anakin expresses concern about someone he loves. The most powerful weapons in Star Wars. Lightsaber, seismic charge, Death Star, sadness, Walmart, and the Empire looking suspiciously similar. This frame terrified me as a kid. Nobody. Your cousin's little white crusty dog named Bella. Come on, let's go arrest the Chancellor. In and out, 20-minute adventure. If Lycan was robbed, he should have been a Jedi. I'm sorry, but you don't promote a movie with pictures like these and end up making the featured character a relatively unimportant character that loses more and more of his importance with every new film.
Poor John Boyega. We could have had a clone Jedi or even like a clone Sith. Nah, shaft it and give us something disappointing. I do know there are LEGO specials that do give him some interesting characterizations, all things considered.
You ever see a shirt that just knocks you out?
What the
hell? Raises the cover of Vogue France. 10th level, thousands of battle droids. Had to fight the Amazon delivery guy for it, but I'm now the leader of Mandalore now. Only Star Wars fans will see it. Honey, we have guests. Bring out the fine china. Sitting waiting on the next season of The Mandalorian. The cast of Star Wars out of questions in 1977, when you're trying to put presents under the tree, but the younglings come down the stairs and say, you have 7 chairs and 10 children. What do? Get 3 more chairs. Kill
3 kids.
Nice, Vader. It must have cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just kill me? Your punishment must be severe. I got burned once.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cute. Gun and Sand Club. We like guns. We like the loud noise and bullets that come out. We like sand. We like how it feels and how it tastes. We'll take them together.
How it
Obi-Wan
tastes?
and Dumbledore racing to see who can age faster. In 19 years and in 11 years. People tend to forget that Mace Windu hit one of the hardest dabs that the galaxy has ever felt. PETA activists' excuse when they try to steal people's pets. He deserves better than a slave's life. Less important issues. I really don't like Anakin, the Sith Lord we must find. More important issues? What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Thank you for always thinking of us. My personality when I'm with friends, and my personality when I'm with people I don't know. Therapist. Drip Vader isn't real. He can't hurt you. Drip Vader. Then I'll see you in hell, Indiana Jones. When your midichlorian count is high enough to get you abducted into the Jedi Order as a kid, but not high enough to pass the Padawan trial, so you have to spend the rest of your life mopping floors in the Jedi Temple.
That is impossible.
What society wants men to dress, and what men want to dress. Our butts touched the same seat. The pod race crowds in Star Wars Episode 1 were made of 500,000 painted Q-tips. A fan beneath the model stands made them move like a live audience. The one with the defective brain chip watching in horror and confusion as Order 66 is executed like Kylo Ren threw his lightsaber into the ocean. General Grievous, Wazer. This is the best Luke Skywalker. Perfection. Newton with an apple, and me with a pear. Tesla robot attacks an engineer at company's Texas factory. It's happening. Whose rank is higher? The Chosen One, said to destroy the Sith for good and bring peace to the galaxy and balance to the Force. Literally the first result when you Google dinosaur Jedi. How multiple traffic lights in a row look, and how multiple traffic lights in a row feels when you're the Chosen One and must bring balance to the Force.
Damn.
Made it in everything else. Darth
Wish I
Vader
could find those.
Trilogy. What society thinks men want to drive, and what men really want to drive.
Maybe the Millennium Falcon.
Luke, man, I always knew. I am Luke too. July 22nd.
Oh, I'm Obi-Wan. Nice.
Kids under 10 eat free. Dad. He's 9. Kid. Actually, I'm Dad. Sydney Sweeney met with Lucasfilm recently. Which character would you like to see her portray in the Star Wars universe? Yoda. I love democracy. Anakin losing his girl and becoming Darth Vader and destroying multiple galaxies is 100% understandable. Jamaican jackpot winner collects winnings dressed as Darth Vader. Me watching Phantom Menace again as a 23-year-old. I smile at the silly Gungan. Maybe he is not so bad after all.
Aww.
These Star Wars fans will see it. In Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Alderaan is shown using CGI as the planet was destroyed during the production of the first Star Wars film in 1977.
Sure.
Star Wars is a Dune ripoff. The awkward moment you show up at the wrong Rebel War reenactment, lightsaber in video games, and lightsaber in the movies. When you were originally called the Chosen One, born without a father and returned after almost dying, but everyone calls Obi-Wan Space Jesus. Sad Annie noises.
Actually.
Finely crafted one often signifies status and achievement. Historians discover 14th century manuscript containing images of a Yoda-like creature. The court cannot admit evidence of this kind from a mere droid, and I took that personally. This is the guy she told you not to worry about. Anakin at 22, married, future father, general in Army of Republic on the Jedi Council. Luke at 22, kissed his own sister. This solves everything. So you right through the spine or right there. Imagine a horror game where you play as a Jedi youngling, and your main objective is to try to hide/escape from the 501st Invader himself during Operation Nightfall. I need one of these when I get old.
That's
12 systems. Obi-Wan Kenobi with the death sentence on
every system.
Angels. Even the dark side has angels. Kylo Ren is the Anakin Skywalker we needed in the Star Wars prequels. Oh, I don't think so. Best house ever. Rare, medium rare. Medium well. You were my brother, Anakin.
I loved you.
Sets up elaborate scheme to get Obi-Wan to fight him on Mandalore. Obi-Wan sends Ahsoka instead. Maul, when you killed your first Jedi and your mum takes a photo. Slight barbecue smell. Sale.
Jesus.
Jedi training their younglings and Mandalorians training their younglings. Dear Santa, I don't want much this year, but I can't go out this weekend. I have plans. My plans. Watching Star Wars in a galaxy far, far, far. No
one can hear you scream.
People.
That's awesome.
This is just a kids show. Also them. Don't judge a book by its cover. The cover and the book. Who did this? Padme ignites Anakin's lightsaber. Kids reading the title. Adults reading the title. Casual Star Wars fans and Rebel fans. Space whales. They both banged a princess, have an animal-like sidekick. Are grumpy and sarcastic. Casual Star Wars fans and Rebel fans, space whales, they both banged a princess, have an animal-like sidekick, are grumpy and sarcastic, only
they're become, you know what? Yeah, actually, their parallels are very similar. What the hell? They did in fact bang a princess. Chewbacca is kind of animalistic, I guess. They are kind of grumpy and sarcastic. What the hell? Shrek Solo.
They wanted to go about their business, but ended up becoming heroes. Thank you for being the guidance I needed. Screw you, Anakin. Obi-Wan is Anakin, right? Obi-Wan. Friend, have you watched Star Wars? Me. Why, yes, it's my primary function. 1 star. I was almost blown up by a space pirate in the asteroid field. Got attacked by cockroaches in the hotel. Arrested and sentenced to death in local stadium. I do not recommend. I made the dumbest change to the wallpapers on my dual monitors, but I cackle literally every time.
This is getting ahead. Now there are 2 of them.
I killed Palpatine. I'll kill you. My girl, Misa make palps.
Misa, every voice in news I ever hear inside user head.
India loses $3 billion submarine because someone forgot to close the hatch. Did you leave the hatch open?
No. Did you?
This movie was so bad. I saw it on a flight and people still walked out. When you have to solve a groovy mystery at 6.
Whoa.
Destroy a rebel base at 6:30.
What the fuck? Who made that? Worlds collide, I guess. Still awesome. Either way.
30. Obi-Wan when he was 25. Still a Padawan. Anakin, already been a Sith Lord for 3 years. He changed the hair, he truly care. But most importantly, he say hello there. What exactly is the Anakin special? That's an extra crispy chicken with 1 wing and no legs. He was like, where did it go? And then he made sizzling sounds just like this. Darth Maul gets chopped in half. Darth Maul's brain. Not to worry, we are still flying half
a ship.
They're our friend. We can't kill them. Agreed. Friends they were, but now enemies they are. Agreed. All of us watching The Phantom Menace back in 1999. Why does any of this matter? Who gives a hell about the taxation of trade routes? George Lucas in February 2025. Pops literally had an evil wizard tower. Just going to point out that I have been watching these movies for years, and I've never connected this needle thing they showed us, establishing shots of where Creamy Sheev was hanging out. Kind of embarrassing in hindsight. My deadbeat dad's hobbies if he was in the Star Wars universe. Damn, his nephew falls to the dark side. I won't give up because he's lost his way. If he's fallen under Lumia's influence, I'm going to bring him back under mine. Canon Luke when his nephew falls to the dark side. Just thought I'd...
Yeah, I'm not gonna discuss it further. It's some bullshit. That's all you need to know. It's some major bullshit.
Take a photo of Tinkerbell and show you guys. Tinkerbell hasn't been shown on the channel for a while because I just forget. I literally forget and I just lazy.
What a way to end it.